Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to Meatlock, which is a point-and-click horror adventure game where you've been kidnapped and must now escape a dungeon locker full of meat. Tales of Flesh. Meatlock. You are holding a story that does not want to be told. It was not written to explain. It was written to be found. These pages are fragments, remains of places where something happened. It never truly ended. Do not look for meaning. Do not look for mercy. Observe. Move forward. And if something watches you back, do not stop. Apparently we're stopping at a rave. So much for not stopping. This is how we got abducted, isn't it? Okay, there's a guy in a truck. What's happening here? Where am I? This place. There's nothing normal about it. I can't remember anything. My head. It hurts so much. Like it's going to burst. Bucket. A bucket filled with filth. Judging by its contents, I'm clearly not the first person to be here. Arrow? There's a hole above us? Were we dropped in? Shh. Don't make a sound. He's never far, and he hates being disturbed. If he hears you, he'll carve you up, piece by piece, and devour you slowly. I found the key, but it doesn't fit my lock. Maybe it's for you. Try it. Careful. I'm gonna throw it to you. Don't miss it or we're doomed. It would've been nice if I gave you the option to miss. Thanks. Well done, you got it. Maybe we have a chance now. The door is open. Okay. There's two rooms. The red room, the yellow room. Arrow, so we can go over here. This door is shut. It's a cell, but it seems empty like my soul. Go left again. Whoa! Oh my god, I really don't want to end up like this. What a nightmare. You okay? Okay. Curious. Key. Staircase. Did we reach in there? He wasn't really close to the door. Let's not go through that yet. Let's kind of go back. I guess that's why this keeps called Meatlock, because we're basically in a meat locker. That's my cell, the one it came from. It's empty now. As if I was never there. Help me. Please find a key or anything that can get me out of here. What if you're a trap? Because that's a very common thing with these like killers and these like secret dungeon houses. Is that someone is there to trap you into a false sense of hope. Part of their sick game. This key works. The door opens. But what's waiting for me on the other side? Can't be worse than here. No, actually, probably could be a lot worse. What am I saying? Yeah, but didn't make too much noise. Oops. A statue. Strange. It almost feels alive, as if it's watching me. I got a feeling. Old film reels. Damaged by time and neglect. Go left or right. A strange portrait. A hunter of men. Go right. Right's always right. Oh, it's a little doll. actual, like, live action. The hunter finds the doll, as this might be the woman downstairs, her wife or something. They're talking. I think, yeah, she's scared, right? It's like, come with me, or it just could be ways depicting him taking her. Because he makes the doll hesitate as it's moving. Box. A pile of old boxes. No door, no window. There's a vent here. A screwdriver. It might help me get out of here. Screw this. Gotta crawl for the vent. Spider? You're literally like the Spider-Man spider. Like, that is a classical shape. Rat? Something small lies still. It shouldn't smell like that. I mean, it's dead. It probably would smell pretty bad. Even like a small mammal, like, dying is like... I'm amazed, like, how far the smell goes. Get these webs out of here. Damn you, Spider-Man. Okay. Open this vent up. Meat. It's a Meatlock. Strange jars filled with meat. Vile. Indescribable. It looks like they're preserving something that shouldn't exist. I feel like my meat should exist. Damn fine meat. Strange pieces of meat. Twisted, shapeless. These aren't ordinary scraps. Something's very wrong here. Hanging meat. Meat hanging. What could it be? No, I rather not know. There's a pile of, like, goo. Meat goo. Whoa, we are melted. A formless heap. What must have once been human, now reduced to an unrecognizable abomination. You got any keys for me in your eye sockets? Keys, cellar door. Okay, this is totally a trap. You're so, like, intentionally doing this. You got fiend keys and corpses. The pot, coated in grime, reveals sticky remnants clinging to its walls. A nauseating stench seeps from the pot, a sickening mix of rot and death. A putrid sludge pulls at the bottom of the pot, reeking unbearably. Bits of flesh, brown and limp, have hang inside the filthy pot. Mummified bodies. I wanted to love you, to welcome you into my world, to build a home where silence lingers and the smell of ashes comforts. But you were closed, your mind's too narrow, unable to understand, unable to taste my truth. I reached out, and you recoiled, so I took what was necessary. Your bodies were perfect, pliable. Your souls, useless, just whispers in the void. A mother who doesn't nourish, a father who doesn't protect, children who scream instead of smile. So I remade them one by one, a feast of skin, bone, and flesh, a symphony of clacking jaws and sculpting blades. Now they are perfect. They listen. They love me. They don't scream anymore. And I cherish them. I savor them. Because love also passes through the mouth. My family is finally complete. And they will never leave me. Good for you. It's about family. The children. A man and a woman. It looks like he made himself a new family. I'll never get out of here. It's a true fortress. Every door, every wall. It all feels designed to bury me alive. It is very, well constructed. I will give them that. An old newspaper clipping. A family reported missing. Whoa. Wait, let's go back. So this goes... Okay, I goes to the meat room. Interesting choice of, decorations, my friend. It feels like they're watching me, yet their heads remain still, but the sensation of being judged won't go away. One of the puppets seems to be crying, but those aren't tears, just dark streaks running from its hollow eyes. It's on TV. TV button is missing. Can't turn it on without it. Their mere presence makes the air heavier, as if these eerie puppets know something I should never uncover. I mean, what if the girl's the killer, right? Oh, that's too cliche. The killer being among you. Among us. Well, the sisters would be useful, I'll tell you that. Food, but looks like there are teeth in the plate. Is that a brain? Why is it here? Why is it just sitting like that? A grotesque chandelier hangs from the ceiling, made of human flesh. It's stitched together at pieces still glistening faintly. The drawers are overflowing with chunks of meat. A rancid, unbearable stench fills the air, clinging to me like a curse. Oh no, it's a body part puzzle. The sink is overflowing with blood, fragments of bone floating on the surface. A scene straight out of a nightmare. The drawer is empty, like my soul, but the smell suggests it hasn't always been. Is that an arm? No, I don't want to know where it came from. Where do you think it came from? A leg. My god, this is a nightmare. I want to wake up, but it's all too real. Well, let's not hang around here too much longer. Lest we join all these body parts. Marks on the wall, deep scratches. Lined up as if someone or something tried to escape. The meat oozes, dripping slowly onto the floor in morbid silence. A grotesque piece of meat. Without a doubt, it once belonged to a human. A hammer, but it's hard to reach. Is that barbed wire on or something? Hanging by a taut string. Who would put it there? This is just... There's a real Meatlock in here. A piece of meat hangs limply, maybe a torso or something else, but it's too distorted to be certain. TV button. The TV button. Maybe it's showing something about my abduction, or about this place. I don't even want to see what's in the sink. Nothing good could possibly be there. It's a passage, but sealed. There's no way to know where it leads. Go back again. Alright. What is this? What is this music? This is insane. A mad voice like it's coming from another world. A pair of scissors. With this I can cut something, maybe carve my way through. The hammer. With this I can smash that puppet, whatever it's hiding. Like, everything is like a game setup, right? That's why I feel like you're in, trouble. Like, you're in real trouble. You're a real body, aren't you? Yep. There's a key stuck in the puppet's skull. Who could have put it there and why? I know who put it there. The only person possible who could. But I mean, your arm, you got a hammer and you got scissors, right? Like, that goes a long way. Of course, they probably assume they were capable of being armed. What's left and what's right? This gate, I feel like it can move. Maybe there's a hidden mechanism somewhere. Right is where we came from? The trapdoor's stuck, there's no way back through now. Torture tools, rusted, worn, yet still ready to be used. Who could possibly be using them here? The guy who kidnapped you? This is really dressed in the meat. A torture machine, intricate, methodical, designed to prolong suffering. This isn't just a cannibal. He's a sadist, an artist of cruelty. Rusty handcuffs dangle from the wall. They tell a story of suffering and captivity. How'd you build all this thing without anyone noticing? You'd have to be insane, completely unhinged to do something like this. Even more tools. Pick up some of these tools, man. Let's really arm ourselves. Each one seems designed for a specific pain, a unique suffering. It's pure madness. Another little thing we can, like, pull on. All 3 levers must be lowered to unlock this. There's no other way. No way. Who could sit here to watch such a spectacle? What kind of monster takes pleasure in this? Should be one more. Right? It was right there, I just saw it. It was like, I didn't notice it initially because of the sketchy style. An abomination. On this revolting altar, the word daddy is scrawled, as if it makes this horror even more personal. Well, not much we can do. Let the hunt begin. The stairway gate has opened. An invitation or a trap? I can't tell. Okay. Definitely a trap, by the way. The gate is open. An escape or another trap. Mr. Scarecrow? 5. A scarecrow, but made from human parts. Arms, legs, and a crudely stitched head. Nightmarish sight. Cop! 5. They tell stories no one remembers, relics of lives lost in centuries of oblivion. These graves seem to have endured the ages. Their stone is worn by time, marked by forgotten eras. Maybe this is like an old facility. That's why, like, the note, like, this is not built by one person. Each grave feels like it belongs to another world, as if they were torn from different eras. A single carving, a 7. Nothing else as it chills me to the bone, so 5, 7. Something fell, too loud, I have to stay quiet. A pit filled with mud and rotting flesh, an unbearable sight. Gaping holes in the ground hastily dug, their silence screams of the horrors within. These pits reek of despair. It's as if they're still hungry for more bodies never satisfied. These holes, dark and deep, seem to be waiting, open mouths ready to devour anything thrown into them. 1. In one of the pits, the remains of a corpse form a number. A perfect, unmistakable 1. A warning, perhaps. 571. A figure, statue, or corpse. I can't tell. But staring at me, and it's all that matters. Cool. Give me another, like, key in here. A never alter. Just as repulsive. This time the word mommy is carved into it. Like a grotesque declaration of love. Mechanism clicks. Something you just unlocked. You want me to view your works. That's why you have to, like, interact with them. To get keys or flip switches. Yeah, I know you're... The grate has fallen. I can't climb back up. I know your MO. Okay. Or is this a normal cave, or are we in a meat cave? Because if it's a meat cave, we're dealing with some Dr. Satan things going on here. And this is even more of a doomed scenario. Yeah, it's definitely a meat cave. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Dealing with, supernatural here. A flesh doll fell. That made noise. I can't be found. It's raiding heads. A mass of skin sewn together. The stitches are firm. The cabin's locked. Maybe it's better that way. Wow, you have your computer room down here. Huh. In the meat cave, you got your, like, little, like, you know, okay, you know, like how there's, like, a man cave, right? And maybe that's why they put their gaming and music setup. This is the meat cave. We don't do man caves anymore. We do meat caves. Broken hi-fi equipment. Useless now. An obsolete computer. Doesn't work anymore. Maybe this works. A TV with built-in VCR. It seems to work. Give me a tape. And we'll be cooking. Cut stitches. The scalpel was meant for the stitches. A dulled scalpel. It won't be useful much longer. Stuff? Okay. I do admire your work. It's very elaborate. You really went all in on the Beat Cave theme. Play me. Do not touch the tape. Taps inside? Okay, there's the lock cabinet. There's the puppet. She's like, oh, I'm gonna try to hide in here. Won't open, it's locked. What do I do now? Alright, let's go over here to where the TVs and stuff are. There's the hunter, following after her. Wait, you're following after me, aren't you? Okay, this hole was made for me. Never more of your twisted works. I never alter, just as revolting. This time the words, my brother, are carved into it. Where am I grabbing? There we are. Flashlight. This will be useful. You know, to see my death. A battery-powered lamp. You're not gonna pick it up? It's dark here, I can't see anything at all. I'll need this lamp to move forward. Oh yeah, adventure game rules. Gotta interact with the thing. So jump scares coming, right? Meet one. Okay. Jason. I think that's just a generic skull. I was trying to think if that was Splatterhouse, but no, it's just a generic skull. So meat 1, right? Meat 4. I don't get. There's a TV there. Body something from a TV, still watching. A TV and a VCR, they're still working. I don't see any other meat. Meat 1. So 141? I saw like an eyeball appear. There we go. Bodies mixed with mannequins. The smell is unbearable. The mask. It's on a woman mannequin. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't know. About her cellmate. A disturbing mask. The hunters, perhaps. But in the opening, the pickup truck looked like a man's... Like, it was a fairly big person. Looked like a man's figure. But, you know, it could be accomplices, too. How big is this attic? We missed, something. 5. Don't watch me. Oh, of course I gotta watch it now. Alright. Bunch of keys. I think we're at near the end. A set of keys for prison cell doors. Like we're back where she was like locked up. Yeah, okay. It's worked. It's the right key. You can finally get out of here. Of course! I can work with this. Thank you for setting me free. I was starting to get hungry. I have to tell you, I love playing with my food. It's my little sin. I love the taste of fear. Stressed meat has such a unique flavor, you know. Let me go? Every shiver, every silent scream. It's like a marinade soaking into the flesh. And you're almost perfect already. You still don't get it, do you? Fear changes everything. It makes every bite more tender, every fiber more delicious. Actually, it's the exact opposite. This is proven scientifically. But don't worry. I'll take my time. I want to savor every moment, every scream, every bite. Hopefully it tasted good. That texture. So perfect. Amber. Help! Someone please help me! You reach the end. That is what you think. Everything has been seen, everything has been taken. Some things were left behind, others were consumed. The story is complete now. It will not follow you, but something remains, and it is still hungry. Like the Crypt Keeper. Thank you for playing. Emma, Benjamin, and Tony. So, that's it for Meatlock. A very, I hate to kind of use this word, but it's somewhat true. Classical point-and-click kind of horror game. Very much in the, like, early internet kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Where it's something fairly gory, graphic, there's kind of like an implied story, but for the most part, it's like a slasher, kind of gross out situation. And you just kind of click through, and, you know, they actually do usually have like a sketchy style, right? but it's also like a timeless style. And this was definitely like a cool, for what the type of horror it is, this is actually kind of a pretty cool game. I would like to see more of like the little puppetry kind of going on. I thought that was, it added a bit of like a atmosphere vibe to the game. And I think also you kind of get this lore and story of the situation. Because like once again, like you kind of notice like the hunter never seems to attack the girl, right? The puppets just kind of seem to move around. And even based off like the game page, just like imagery and things like that, I'm going to assume the one puppet is the girl's dad, or maybe a mentor type character, and they essentially taught and kind of like groomed this girl to, you know, like, hey, you know, this is my cannibal dungeon. You want to get some people in here and eat them? It's like, hey, that'd be kind of cool. Okay. So I think this is not the first killer. I think this is like the one who's taken up the mantle. But I did call it, like right off the bat. I'm like, they're probably like, that's sus. They're probably like a killer or something. I'm like, no way. It's like, oh, never mind. Yep. But yeah. Anyway. So, if you all want to play Meatlock, I'll see you guys later and take it easy.